Good morning, it's Miss Lady T. I had to come on here and tell about this. ECO pizza truck. There's caution across the street, cones, and whatnot. Somebody with the letter E is pissed. E-P-E-S. Be pissed. Yes, I don't know. Anyway, had some crazy more text messages last night, and I got bothered by it a little bit. So I did a protection, like my sage, told God to protect my home, protect my animals. And then I got up, got in the shower, full makeup. It's 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I went on TikTok for a little while. There's a couple walking, so that's good. Birds are singing, that's good. But yeah, I started, just like, you know what? Last time I denied this person, I had a cat just violently puking. I finally found it, cleaned it up this morning. Animals were off yesterday bad. I didn't do too much. Didn't feel good the day before. So I didn't do too much yesterday. But last night, I'm just like, I gotta transmute this because I know it's gonna be a lot of pissed off energy because I told this person, no, I am not interested. No matter what you asked, no, I'm not interested. And you have to be upfront. And I used to be really nice about it, but sometimes you can't. Confirmation. So I said no, and then I got ready. It's probably 12:30, 1 o'clock when I got finished, but I feel good about it. Interesting. But yeah, sometimes you gotta make decisions. There's a train, you're staying on track. But yeah, sometimes you gotta make decisions. There are hard decisions. Sometimes energies just ain't right now. I was confused about some things yesterday, and it got me in my emotions a little bit. And fucking with my dog. They start confusing you, and I was all up in my head about stuff, and the energy doesn't lie. Words can say a whole lot, but you know that action, when they say confirmation, you know the action says action speaks louder than words. So, but yeah, there's a caution person coming over this way. But yeah, use caution. There's my dog. Use caution. Some things body wants, or you think the soul wants, and it's not good. And you got to read that energy. Myself, I thought me and this person were supposed to be together. Maybe eventually, sometime in our lives. I don't know. But there's some heat coming on. Yeah. But it's not the right time, or it's not the right person. I read the energy. There's a robin with a bunch of nesting materials in their mouth. You're building something new. Home genius. Home genius. So, you're on the right track. The devil's going to throw you some shit at you to make you confused. Then that's not God. That's not Jesus. That's the devil working. And you have high hopes for things, but don't give up on stuff. Maybe it's just not the right time. And words can say a lot of things, but it's different when confirmation again. Words can say a lot of things, but actions speak louder than words, and there's no action, and the action you do see is not good action, and it's confusing. Just get away from it. Back away from it. Maybe you have, it's kind of, damn, because you had high hopes about things. But some things come in the weirdest packages, and maybe it's not time yet. Maybe it is this person, and maybe it's just not time yet. But energy doesn't lie. The words got loud. Energy doesn't lie. If you feel bad energy, get away from it. Even though you think it's, this is what I want. No. Try to avoid feeling like that. Just don't be in the desperate mode. I mean, this one person, he offered me a car to drive. He offered to take me places, go out to eat, and I would love to do all these things, and I'd love to have a car to drive and get me places, and have some. It's not the right time. It's not the right energy, and don't reach for desperation. Just from desperation. I mean, if you at all possible, it, Tanya 5 years ago would have jumped on it. Even though I'm not attracted to this person or interested in this person, I'm like, oh, he's being nice. He's got a pool and a motorcycle and a nice car. It all looks good on paper, but the energy does not mesh. Not at all. So just, pray about it. If the energy is telling you no, if you feel confused, back away from it. If it's, you just let it go and start to heal from that. But that's my little advice for today. But yeah, just be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of people. And good things are coming. Good things are coming. So just hang in there. It's Lady T.